I'm Tomi Ahonen. I'm an author in mobile, and I try to help the industry understand how to make money with mobile application services and the industry. I'm a consultant to the industry, helping both the inside the telecoms industry, but also those industries outside, like banking and media and advertising and so forth, who might like to come into the mobile industry, how they can make money inside mobile. So I worked for first for New York's first internet service provider, a company called OCSNY. Then I worked for Finland's first GSM operator, Radiolinja Elisa. Then I worked for Nokia, and was my last job at Nokia. I started Nokia's consulting department. I left Nokia 10 years ago. So since then I've been an independent guy trying to work with everyone. So I was giving the keynote on an international view to mobile and television. So trying to show how we have different kind of successes around the world. Obviously this event is in France, so we get a lot of European exposure here. But I was trying to show a little bit that what's the world look like in Japan, or what does it look like in New Zealand, or what does it look like in the Philippines, and so forth. Yes. So I think that those who follow me know that it's the standard mantra in all of my presentations. I talk about SMS, I talk about MMS, and I talk about mobile web, and these things where today the hype and the excitement is about smartphone applications. Smartphone applications will be great. They will be a wonderful opportunity for media, but perhaps 5 years from now. If you are a media brand today, advertising, TV, broadcast, publishing, you should be looking at the mass market opportunities, which are like SMS, MMS, and the mobile web. So everyone knows the American Idol example. So this is Pop Idol, this is X Factor, this is China Idol, etc. So the Idols format alone earned $500 million last year out of its SMS revenues. So this is in addition of all of its advertising revenues, just bonus income out of getting people to vote on television shows. But voting is just the beginning. If we go beyond that, we can have people participating in the shows, giving input on what should we do next. We can have people getting more out of their show. You want to see a preview of next week's episode. We can have things like we can have people playing games that are related to the shows and so forth. And definitely that I think that perhaps I also wrote the presentation a little bit to be provocative. I mean, obviously you can do very clever things with applications today. Obviously you can. And there are lots of wonderful examples of that. But the problem there is that you only reach 2%, 3%, 5% of the total addressable audience. If you do something very simple on SMS or on MMS, and you can reach 80%, 90% on MMS, 100% on SMS, and even if that engagement is a little bit simpler, why not do that and get your whole audience? Especially if they're willing to pay for it. So then I think we have a good lesson like from China, that I gave the numbers, that in China newspapers, 39% of all Chinese newspaper readers already today subscribe to tomorrow's headline today service on MMS delivered twice a day. So you can see what's in tomorrow's newspaper. 39% of Chinese newspaper readers are willing to pay extra from their favorite newspaper brand to get that headline today. So these are the kind of things that the media industries need to learn. I think that there were two types. There were several, obviously, from markets which are quite mature with the mobile services. So like the gentleman who asked the question from the Ukraine, we had another lady here was from Lebanon, etc. So several markets, a gentleman from India, and so forth. They kind of know the story. And they were a little bit disappointed that, Tomi, is this all you can offer after 11 books and you're telling the stories that we know back home? For most of the other audience, however, there was a lot of that eye-opening that, I actually wasn't aware that this opportunity exists. And that, I think, for me in my day job as a consultant, is not to try to show visions of what the future might look like. It's really to try to help these brands make some money today. So that really is that, come on. Yes, 5 years from now, we can do wonderful augmented reality things on our super smartphones with projection TVs and 3D screens and so forth. I'll give you good working examples then. But today, I want to talk about what makes money today. I love that. I tried to do on Twitter headline services from a previous book. But then at that time, my Twitter followership wasn't large enough. So for only like 30 followers, and tried to do every day a short quote from the book, and just got to be tedious. But I tried that. But yes, but a couple of my books are available as smartphone book versions for the small screen. So you can read them on your iPhone, you can read them on the BlackBerry. Easiest is to go to tomiahonen.com. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Tomi Ahonen. So that's easy. On my website, you have the links to all 11 of my books. The one really good, beautiful bit of news for anyone who wants to read my books is my 10th book, which came out this January 2011, is totally free. We made it totally free with my publishers as a thank you to all my readers who've been kind enough to make me a bestseller. I really wanted to give you 350 pages of my very best thinking. It's the insider's guide to mobile. You can read the whole 350-page book. If you like it, you can forward it. There's no copy protection. It's a standard PDF file. Share it with all your friends. I would like to know what your readers think about it. So then also please send me an email or comment with me on Twitter or somewhere, or come to my blog site. I would love to hear what readers think about that. If you like it, then pick up another of my books and order it on Amazon.